Leila, well, that number currently stands at 10 here in Kenya, and their burials have had to take a different norm, especially when it comes to the COVID-19 here in the country. And this means that some of those burials have had to be done in 24 hours after death with just a handful mourners. But a burial in Siaya of what until now was this morning was the latest fatality of COVID-19 here in the country seems to shift the debate from just how to manage public health and at the same time uphold the dignity of the death. Here is my report.
9. The number of souls who have paid the ultimate price as the county races to beat the pandemic. Those are the numbers. These are the faces. Their deaths as quick as their burials, now conducted under new government guidelines, limiting the time taken between death and burials and the number of people allowed to witness the same. But even with those involved in the disposal of bodies keen to observe the guidelines, there have been a few mishaps, as the family of the late James Oyugi found out. Hours after his demise, one of the most bizarre burials witnessed even in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, in the thick of the night, under the watchful eye of the police, healthcare personnel, fully kitted, hold his body draped in a body bag and unceremoniously tossed it into a shallow grave in what has turned out to be blatant disregard for both the law of the land and that of the community.
Kama nilikuwa naleka hiyo video na wivu ni mimi. Nikaenda kuangalia ni hivi inafanyika ndugu yangu. Kilio linishika. Da kidogo na narushwa anatolewa. Na listen kichwa iende wapi? Kwa simu direct.
This is somebody who was respectable in the community. Alafu sasa anakuja tu na tupo hivyo kama umbo. It doesn't make sense.
According to Ministry of Health regulations for disposal of COVID-19 victims, the deceased's family must be briefed about the dignified burial process and their rights to pay final respects for the deceased before the handling of the remains begins. The Public Health Act stipulates that funerals must only happen during the day, that is between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. The guidelines goes ahead to state that the body bag should be placed in a coffin, something that was conspicuously missing in Oyugi's case.
Tungemchukua, tumweke kwa coffin, kama ni mchana, tumzike kama ni asubuhi, hiyo saa 4, bora tu wamuombe, wampigie tu msalaba dogo tu, wamuombe tu kidogo na wamuzike.
Oyugi's burial, the latest of the victims of the COVID-19 disease, brings to fore the debate on how to strike a balance between the need to protect the public from infections and respect the culture and dignity of the deceased. This debate will soon land on the Senate's floor as the Siaya Senator seeks guidance on future handling of COVID burials. But before that happens, a senior cabinet secretary, also a native to the county and the cultures of the area, has pronounced himself.
And there's a very big risk of people leaning towards culture and forgetting that what has been done is in the overall interest of the immediate family, the extended family, and the family at large. So I would like our people to bear that in mind.
Aside from the deaths here in Kenya, 7 Kenyans have also lost their lives to the virus. Their remains will be interred where they passed on.